Hello everyone, I am Dr. Krishna Chaitanya, consultant anesthesiologist and your Anaesthesia Faculty at Marrow. So today we have our own Dr. Manjunath, who has secured our NEET SS examination, recent NEET SS examination, rank 5. So, hi Manjunath, how are you?
Hello, sir. Good afternoon, sir. I am very good. How are you, sir?
Yeah, I'm good. I'm good. Very happy to hear your result, and it's very proud moment that you have secured fifth rank in your this recent NEET examination.
Yes, sir. Thank you so much, sir. It was all
Yeah,
possible because of Maru and your guidance only, sir.
sure. It was like very, the you might be getting a lot of messages since yesterday from your friends, colleagues that how are you feeling right now?
Sir, right now I have mixed feelings, sir. Actually, I am very happy because of the rank, and also I am sad because I was expecting rank one, two, or three, sir. So like
Oh,
that
very good.
is always there. Yes, sir.
Yes. So before we begin that, please tell me about yourself. Where are you from? Which college you did your undergraduation? When did you join your post graduation? Just give a
Uh,
brief introduction so that our viewers can also know about that.
Right, sir. Sir, I am basically from Bangalore, sir. I did
Hmm.
my UG from KIMS Hubli. I am from 2015 batch, and I
Okay.
did my PG from AIMS Patna, sir. I was
Okay.
January 2023 batch, and
Oh.
right now my tenure is left 15 days. I'll be
Hmm.
finishing that in Feb first week.
Oh, still you are in your final year. You haven't yet finished the course. You got a rank.
Yes, sir. I still have my
That's
tenure.
Yeah, that's very wonderful thing. Once you are doing your post graduation and getting a seat, that means you have secured your future a bit. So till the next 3 years, you are going to be joining some kind of super specialty. So
Right.
what was your how did you started your journey? So what was the thing? What made you to write all these things? So how was there in AIMS Patna? Just give a brief introduction.
Sir, I am very proud to say that I belong to AIMS Patna. Sir, AIMS Patna has helped me a lot. The faculties were too supportive. My guide was he was constantly pushing me to do something good.
Okay.
We have a lot of academics here, sir. We almost have a
Okay.
class every day from 8 to 9, and
Oh,
sometimes we have a class in the evening also from 3:30 to 4:30. Uh, and Saturday we have a grand class, sir. We have class which goes for 3 to 4 hours, where all the faculties give their own insights about the
okay.
topic which is being discussed. So that helps us a lot, sir. So most of the
Oh,
PGs in AIMS Patna, most of them are doing good, sir.
oh, very good, very good. So, how was the work culture over there? Because while doing post graduation, I can understand that when you are doing it in AIMS, you might be having some busy schedule, right? So, how did
Yes, sir.
you manage it to prepare this entrance examination?
Sir, mostly I used to use the OT timing to read, sir. After
Okay,
inducing a case, we will have to. We have a bit of time for ourselves where we can
okay,
sit and read. We can always carry a tablet,
okay,
iPad. We can scroll through the notes or whatever is
okay.
being discussed in the class. And also, sir, if we are posted with the seniors, whenever I was
Mhm.
posted with seniors or SRs or even the faculty, I used to discuss a lot of stuff with them, sir. So they used to give me insights. Actually, that helped me a lot, sir. The discussion was very fruitful. I could most of the discussion which happened, I just remember it as line by line. I remember, sir. So that helped me a lot while answering guideline questions and all. Yes, sir.
Oh, very good. So you used to have plenty of, but how did you manage it? Like most of the places or most of my postgraduates, they complain like, sir, we are not getting the time. So can you just tell me like how to manage the time effectively so that, those who are aspiring to
Yes.
write the exam in future, they will plan accordingly or take some guidance from your words.
Yes, sir. Sir, initially, sir, when we enter the first year, we will not have much of emergency duties or hectic duties. So
Okay.
that is where I began, sir. That is where I started reading the basics very well, because every day in OT we were being asked a lot of questions. So,
Okay.
just to answer those questions, I used to, out of fear, I used to read. I used to come back and read. So that helped me crack the basics, sir. I used to read most of physio, pharmac, and
Okay.
equipment, sir. In the first year, I could finish most of the basic stuff,
Okay.
and when we entered super specialty, sir, there
Hmm.
like I used to sit the long OTs. I myself used to sit there and I would read the topic so that
Okay.
it is done there then and there itself, sir. So I
Okay.
should not come back and read. That helped me, sir.
Okay. Then final year thesis, along with the postings, taking the responsibility of OT, and again preparing. How did you manage it?
Sir, thesis, sir, my guide was very supportive, sir. He is like, I have to thank him a lot. My guide used
Okay.
to help me do like most of my samples. Like he was there with me, he was behind my back. And
Okay.
because of the supportive guide, I did not find much of like thesis was not a burden to me, sir, because of him.
Okay. Okay. So yes, then you might have managed your OTs as a senior PG, third year JR3. You might have managed your own OTs along with your juniors, right? So
Right.
what did you do then? Then it will be like if something goes bad, or you have to take the responsibility as a JR3 person. And
Right.
how did you manage that?
Sir, I will always be honest, sir. Like I will try to gather whatever has happened, like what drugs were given and what led to this catastrophe. I
Hmm.
will try to figure out that, sir, and I will usually involve the consultant also, like
Okay.
who's on call. I'll involve them, and I'll
Hmm.
try to, sir. Basically, I will try to troubleshoot it immediately, sir, so that
Hmm.
catastrophe is avoided or the damage is like decreased.
Yes, very good strategy. So all this preparation phase, did they help you to crack this, NEET SS examination?
Sir, I do not know how the NEET SS paper was like in the previous session, sir. But this
Uh,
session was like it was too much of clinical vignettes. Since I worked a lot in OTs, it helped me a lot, sir. I guess this paper was framed for me because I worked a lot in OTs rather than studying. Like so
Okay,
that helped me crack a lot of questions, especially the guideline questions. They helped me
okay.
a lot.
Yes. So the key take-home point is working and at the same time discussing with your seniors, juniors, or finishing the content in the days in itself. That's the main key
Yes,
point as per you.
yes, yes, sir.
Yeah.
Yes, sir.
So how did Marrow got attached to you, and how was your journey with the Marrow?
Sir, I started using Marrow when like I was an UG
Okay.
for NEET PG preparation. So we
Okay.
used to watch our videos, sir. We used to like,
Right.
uh, yes, sir. Then like when I entered my Marrow started in the year 2024, I guess, sir. That
Hmm.
was when I subscribed to Marrow, and
Okay.
I used to watch general anesthesia and cardiac anesthesia ka videos.
Yes.
Um, and like towards the end, there were a lot of grand tests which Marrow was
Hmm.
conducting.
Yes.
Actually, sir, frankly speaking, Marrow grant tests were like par at the level of NEET SS, sir.
Okay.
Especially when it comes to time management, it helped
Hmm.
me a lot. It really helped me a lot. Marrow
Yes.
grant tests were like the clinical vignettes were too long, and
Hmm.
because of the time bound sessions, which was like 50 questions in 50 minutes, where we cannot go back to section A, section B.
Okay.
Yes, that prepared me well for facing the actual exam.
Oh,
So
nice,
that
nice, nice.
advantage,
So
yes.
Marrow notes, how did you manage it? That, like, we have, if I'm not wrong, the videos were very lengthy, right? So we have so many
Uh,
contents. So how
yes,
did
yes.
you manage it? How what was your area? How
Sir,
did you?
since I had read the basics before I subscribed to Marrow, I
Hmm.
used to watch videos which where I feel I was weak or I
Okay,
have some doubts. I would not watch all videos, sir.
okay,
And notes were readily available in the app,
okay.
so I could just scroll them through. It was not a difficult thing for me.
So those areas which you have not watched main video, so you would have referred the notes. That's what you meant, right?
Yes, sir. That is what I was doing. Yes, sir.
Oh, okay, okay, right. So the main point is, like, so how much time you are allotting in the Marrow, like on a general note? You said QBank, like, the grant tests were very good. So have you done some MCQs before going for the examination, or how many days before, or really when you thought like I will give NEET SS? Was it in first year? Was it in second year? Or was it in third year?
Sir, actually, like I used to attend multiple quizzes, sir. There are a lot of
Okay.
quiz competitions going around, and
Okay.
I was like, I used to do well there, sir. So I felt ki I can do something when it comes to MCQ exams. I
Okay.
could attend some things, yeah. And there was this exam called ICA Olympiad, sir, which was in which was in March 2025. I got a good rank there, sir. So that actually pushed me ki I have potential and I can give the upcoming NEET SS. And fortunately, the date of NEET SS and my exam, I was constantly praying ki it
Mm.
doesn't overlap with my theory exam. Luckily, I got 1 week of break between the actual exam and my theory exam,
Oh.
so I could.
Yeah, that might have, simultaneously you are preparing, and you might have, that after a 1 week gap, you got that push. There was
Yes,
no
sir.
lag behind it. Yeah,
There
good.
was no lag.
That's
Right, sir. The timing was actually perfect, sir. It was not too long or
yes.
too. It was
You know,
perfect.
there's a saying that says that, if you want something and if you are preparing, then everything will fall into the way how you
Right.
are
Yes.
preparing. Like,
Right.
so if you have started with a half-hearted mind, will it work for me? Do I need to do this? Or if people, many students, they call me and they say like, sir, what should do I with anesthesia? Sir, shall I write NEET SS? Why I should write NEET SS? Oh, sir, same job only, na, sir. So you are not like that. You are like a slightly different kind where, you are slightly, from the beginning itself, you are like doing, asking questions, participating in quizzes. So these are all something which, which made the nature to adjust the date frames in such a way for you that once your theory examination is done, you are simultaneously writing the NEET PGSS examination,
Yes, sir.
right? Yeah. So still you are in, you are in college, right? You are going
Right, sir. I'm still in my.
last 15 days or less. So what's your reaction of
Yes.
your friends and your faculty over there?
Sir, like everybody are happy only, sir. Like some of my friends are like, when did you do all these things? Like they didn't know, okay, I'm doing these things.
Yes, yes. They say like this, right? So if something is going to happen, people will never realize. Once it is happened,
Right.
they will obviously know it. You need not tell them, right? So it's all your hard
Yes.
work. And how many hours do you used to generally study in the last few days before NEET SSR or theory examination? Because simultaneously it happened for you simultaneously. So how many hours in a day you used to manage?
Sir, last few days, though, sir, just before the theory exam, we had around 15 days of like off, sir, to prepare for
Hmm.
the theory exam. So,
Okay.
like, I didn't have anything else to do, sir. So I used to read for around 10 hours. Minimum, I used to read for 10 hours, 8 to 10 hours, so minimum I used to read, sir.
Okay.
So,
What's your primary book, textbook, coming to the
uh,
textbook?
yes, sir. Yes, sir. Sir, initially I started with Morgan, sir. When I was in first year,
First year.
Millers used to be too much. Like
Yeah.
I couldn't go through that, sir.
Yes, yes.
Initially, I was reading basics from Morgan, and
Hmm.
like one of my consultant told me to read either from Barash or Millers. Then
Hmm.
I found Miller interesting, sir. Miller, I started reading the physio chapters. I found it like very good, sir. I used to feel like wow, it happens like this, like many things I was able to correlate, sir. So
Yes.
I stuck to Miller, sir. And when my super specialty posting started, I was
Hmm.
reading example in cardiac, sir. I was reading, there are 4 chapters which we were supposed to read. So
Hmm. Hmm.
yeah, I was reading those things, sir, and that kept me in the flow, sir. So I was reading Miller's throughout.
Wow, very good, very good. Yeah, that's very, very important point. Everyone should note. Morgan looks easy. When you are in
Yes,
first year, it looks very easy, right? So when
yes,
you
sir.
are reading the
It's very easy.
chapters, you can easily finish it off.
Right, sir. Right, sir.
But when it comes to Miller, definitely it will be like a difficult for you to crack this. But once you cross that difficulty phase, you'll
Yes,
start
sir.
liking Miller textbook.
Yes,
Exactly
sir.
what happened to me 15 years back. The same thing you are telling to me, right? 15 years back when
Yes.
I was in first year, I was also confused. Like we didn't had any undergraduation exposure or something like that. So first day itself, some of my seniors they said like, "Ah, take out Morgan, nothing will happen. Just you need to put one spinal, you need to put one tube." So we used to read Morgan and we used to feel like, anesthesia is over, right? By the end of 6 months or 7 months, 1 year, I was like, when I took the Miller, it was like completely Greek and Latin for me. And suddenly, when I was like, I thought like I will go back. It will not work for me. Then I stick it on with that Miller. You'll not believe, from 6th edition till 10th edition, I'm reading the only textbook Miller. Right.
That's
So it
impressive.
was like, yeah. So Miller, the foundation, if your foundation is very strong, no matter what type of competitive examinations you are going to write, definitely, you will definitely crack it. So what's your reaction of your parents?
Sir, my parents are very happy, sir. Actually, like during NEET PG, I was not getting that good rank, sir. So they
Mhm.
were not expecting ki I'll get a single digit rank in this exam, but
Okay.
they're very happy, sir.
You're very happy. So what's your
They're
priority? What do you think? What branch you are going to pick up in this NEET SS after this
Yes,
counseling and
sir.
all?
I like physiology and pharmacology a lot.
Okay.
So cardiac is the one which is having a lot of physio and pharma. So
Very good. Very good. So
I
what's
prefer.
your, yeah, cardiac anesthesia? So if someone comes to you, like if I'm a first year, if I come to you and say, sir, same, no, sir, why I should prepare for, because many students, they have this inherent gut feeling, like, sir, what will I do after doing SS? Many people will ask me, sir, the same old story. Now, what will I do with same thing? So what is your answer? What will you
Sir,
tell?
actually, yes, sir. Sir, cardiac OTs, whenever cardiac cases used to happen, and when I was posted as a junior there, I
Hmm.
wouldn't understand ABC of it. I was
Okay.
like, sir, I used to see two, three pumps running,
Hmm.
there was no ventilation happening. I was confused why the patient is not being ventilated. There are a lot of stuff, sir. Then when I started reading, I was like, I felt it is like too much. Like I enjoyed reading it, sir, and like I was so fascinated by the way cardiac surgeries are conducted. Like as a child, I would see like whenever I hear some cardiac surgery is happening, I was like, heart is always pumping. How will they
Hmm.
stop the heart? And how are they able to do microsurgeries in that?
Yes,
So
yes.
like that triggered me to, yes, sir.
Yeah. Once you see this beating heart surgery and all, it looks like, first time. And once you start understanding the physiology, and once you start applying the things, definitely, your perspective will change. And you'll not read for the, you don't do degrees for the namesake. You do the degrees for the knowledge sake. So
Right,
the
sir.
more you get knowledgeable, the more, the things start looking very clear from your side. Very good, very good. I am very much impressed with your, the basic stuff which you said, like, concentrate on the basics. So what's your, advice? As if, if I am joining MD Anaesthesia next month, what is your advice to me? If I'm a first year student, what should I do? Or if I'm a second year student, what should I do? You tell me, as a
Sir,
person who has read, cracked this examination.
yes, sir. Sir, for a first year resident, I would advise don't chase the procedures. Procedures will be given to you. You
Mm.
have to chase the basics, master the physiology, master the pharmacology, master the machine, master the equipments, and you will get through final year. Like you will get through final year with lot of glory. That is what I say, sir. Once the
Yes,
first year is done, second year mostly you will be posted in super specialties.
yes,
There you just master this thing then and there. The subject can be mastered then and there because everything is happening just in front of our eyes.
yes.
So yes, sir. So and always utilize whatever time we are getting in OTs. Like if we are able to read in OTs, you please utilize that instead of just whiling away the time. Just utilize that to read, or whenever there are seniors available, start an healthy discussion which will
Mm.
benefit both the parties, and always use the consultants if you have any doubts. Yes,
Yes,
sir.
yes.
And
So,
start doing MCQs if you are planning to give DM. Yes.
hmm. So when do you advise me to pick up the Marrow, so that, because many colleges, you are lucky enough because you are in AIMS Patna, you have a good faculty to back you with your thesis. A lot of discussions, classes were happening simultaneously. But sir, in our college we don't have any faculty, or we don't have that much amount of academics. What should I do?
Sir, if in your college there are not much of academics, you can always go back to Miller's and read. There are wonderful books like Barash. Barash is also very wonderful book, sir, which I like reading. Stolting
Yes.
is also very good. Stolting is easy to read also.
Okay.
It is not difficult like Miller's to turn pages and read.
Yes, yes.
So that can be done, sir. and there are a lot of videos which are available, like Marrow. Sir, Marrow is like Marrow is the gold. I feel Marrow is the gold standard for an anesthesia resident. Like it
Yes.
covers like from A to Z, everything is there, sir. Not a single thing is missed.
Yes.
Like even basic stuff like physics is also added recently. Yes, sir.
Yeah.
That I enjoyed a lot. I enjoyed watching those physics videos a lot, sir. It was
Yeah.
like,
I dealt that topic of physics because I
yes,
was
sir. Yes, sir.
also watching a lot of physics.
Yes, sir. Uh,
Yeah. Yeah.
the CO2 absorption, all those things, I was like, wow. Because whenever I read, sir, I wouldn't understand it that much. But the videos gave me a lot of clarity with that.
Sure, sure. So you recommend like so how many GTs you know if something has to change? You said like in the beginning, sir, I was expecting second, third rank, first rank, something like that, right? So if something has to change in your preparation path, what is that one small change?
Sir,
Which
one
you
small change I would advise is like stop overthinking when like
mm,
people say think before you ink, but I
mm,
have taken that to my heart a lot. Like I will usually try to change the right answer to wrong answer. This has happened to me multiple times. I always I always want to go back and like
yeah,
avoid practicing this. Like
okay.
that is my takeaway from this exam, sir. Because I feel I have changed some two three like basic answers to wrong answers, and I might have
Mm.
made some silly mistakes.
Yeah, maybe you might have been like a exam and simultaneously one more exam. So some things will be running in our mind, and which automatically definitely will have that impact. Definitely, yes. So calm, consistent preparation using reliable sources, updating with Marrow, using the notes and GTs are the main key points from Dr. Manjunath, who has secured a NEET SS rank. So, and it is very wonderful talking to Dr. Manjunath. Manjunath, so what's your last closing statement to the juniors who are joining the department or who are into this, who are preparing for this NEET SS examination?
Sir, I would tell ki stick to the basics, and
Hmm.
almost 99% of the questions which came in the exam, everything is covered in Miller's except for the recent guidelines which we have to update ourselves.
Okay.
Other than that, if you are seriously preparing for DM, subscribe to Marrow and start giving GTs. Analyze your baseline and start analyze your weak points and start building on that. You will definitely crack it.
Yes, wishing you all the very best, Dr. Manjunath. Very happy
Yes.
to you, and see you on the other side. Definitely, as you are aspiring, like you get good place in cardiac anesthesia, and in
Yes.
future, with this basic concept, I expect like a lot of research, a lot of academics are pouring out from you. So, wishing you all the very best, Dr. Manjunath.
Thank you so much, sir. It was very nice talking to you.
Yeah, yeah. Bye, bye, bye. Take care.
Bye, sir. Thank you, sir.
Bye. Yeah.